Good evening, Internet. And I'm going to be reacting to struggles of being a YouTuber. It's by the Gabbie Show. Gabbie Show is not one of the ones that I always watch, but I'll be like, hey, I'll binge watch you for about a day or two, and then I'll start watching again. But apparently she decides to roast herself. See if my phone has enough battery to record this.
Welcome back, guys. I'm gonna roast myself again because, well, last time it just wasn't well done. Yo, what's up? I'm Gabbie. I'm a hot roller rolling through in a brand new Toyota Corolla, living alone in a 2-bedroom apartment, but it's real cheap. You can tell by the carpet. That's so.
I perfectly paused on her boobs. Figure that one out. Yeah, no, this is interesting so far. Like being a YouTuber doesn't exactly make money. And as a small YouTuber's perspective, we really don't. Especially when, YouTube keeps changing the monetization policy. So like, oh look, you just made it. Let's push it back further.
Cause I'm never home. I'm at the gym, as you probably know, cause I post about it every single time. So my weight loss never slips your mind.
Did she like purposely pick an outfit to like, look at my boobs? I got them perky titties. Or at least the squished ones.
I'm working out like 8 days a week, cause I can't control myself when I eat. Think I'm an Islam, I don't know what's that about. By the way, how much in that I work out? Had to glow up on the motherfucking century, but I'll still die alone eventually. That's right, I'm single and I can't keep a man, cause I'm crazy in a way you can never understand.
Alright, crazy girlfriend number 2. But damn, she's like legitimately roasting herself, saying like her struggles. This is very, very interesting. Like, kind of like going the different paths. Like, she's kind of mocking how like you're not just a YouTuber, you're everything. Instagram, whatever. And I'm like, Instagram model? She's pretty attractive, so.
The fans go where I'm a frantic. I'm alone every night at the weekend, cause my social life's been in the trash can. Love
Hey, that's my home.
myself when I'm pumped with injections. Oh no, my views are low. Looks like my hair has got to go again, but hey, no sweat, no biggie, as long as you pay attention to me.
She's actually pretty decent at rapping. And when I said that, I'm like, I don't know, it just like,
Pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. Always say I'm working hard, but then again, who am I kidding? See, my job is a joke. I take selfies for a living, but I gotta say, it's not no work all play. You're not confused, check my resume. Call myself a musician, but count my songs 1, 2. First single out loud sounds better on mute. And speaking of single, it makes no sense, man. I'm a satellite, but never had a true connection. My music's underwhelming, but my biggest crime. My New York Times best-selling nursery rhyme.
damn.
I admit I may have overreacted, and I hope you can see past it if I'm overdramatic. If my antics seem erratic and a touch problematic, it's an old bad habit. I do mental acrobatics, make the situation seem undoubtedly traumatic, when the truth is, if you study my intense reactions and the...
Alright, explaining every storytime video ever. You could check out some of mine up here. I am pointing. Wherever the hell that is.
actions are a far cry from pragmatic. It's a business tactic, because the honest fact is, if you break it down, it's really quite systematic. See, I have an audience that has a demographic on a platform run by analytics.
I should show mine, huh? Kind of compare. Oh my god, she's staring into my soul. And looks like she's gonna choke me. But yeah, I kind of want to see, like, comparatively.
It's a business tactic, because the honest fact is, if you break it down, it's really quite systematic. See, I have an audience that has a demographic on a platform run by analytics. On a platform that's strictly algorithmic. On a platform as long as you're charismatic. And the platform rewards being a dick. So maybe that's me.
Hey, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, KSI. Who else is a dick? Pyrocynical, kind of. Leafy's dead. And a few others.
The shoe fits wear it. If you're giving me, like the video and share it. I think that we can all forgive Brian Lee, because he only did what you all want to do to me.
Hello, Rice Gum. Someone who looks vaguely Asian to represent him. Oh, that look of I'm going to kill you. Let's grab Ahmed. By the way, this... Oh, hello. Okay, sex scene. But no, this is very interesting and it's very well shot. The transitions are very fluid, very well, and each works really well. I don't know, they're just very fluid.
Overwhelmed, overworked, overpaid. I'm on top of the world, sitting pretty on a stack, but the static still cracks in my veins. At the bottom of the universe, I'm feeling all the weight. People die for this. People lie for this.
This is just saying that money doesn't bring you happiness, fame doesn't bring you happiness, attention doesn't bring you happiness. Just because you are on the proverbial top of the world, you're the king or queen of the mountain, that doesn't mean you're happy. Some of the best entertainers in the world are some of the most depressed people in the world. Just look at the suicide rates with actors, comedians, just general entertainers. Just look at Robin Williams 4 years ago and how huge of a loss that was. Nobody saw it coming, but those closest to him did. Your outward appearance, that's one benefit with YouTube. You have your outward appearance can be your true inner self, but because of the algorithm, because of the way it works, so many people are more interested in the fake, the like, my life is awesome, everything is awesome kind of thing, when it's not. Like, I stopped vlogging because my life is kind of boring and it's hard to make everything interesting. It's hard to make everything interesting. I think I said that twice. And it's to like get it to where like you actually have to work hard, and that puts more stress on yourself in a vlogging perspective and just in general to make it more interesting. Like trying to do fun streams, like energy wise, especially like when you're a gamer. I'm playing game. So that's why I like have to stream with friends, so that way I have more energy out.
People suck and fuck some guy for this. Pay the toll for this. Sell their soul for this. Play my part, but what's my role in this? I'm not built for this. All the guilt of this. And I don't think I can deal with this. I'm too old for this. Gonna fold from this. People
She's only like, what, 24? Like, she's not that old, right?
starving and I get gold for this. You all chalk me up as some whiny fuck who's stressed by success like my life sucks. I get it, I know, it's such a conundrum. I get what I want, but I can't have much fun with it. It's not the fame or the money I'm yearning. I don't give a fuck about what I've been earning. But each day I wake up more blessed and I'm learning of all these people I'm least to deserve it.
Life is not always what you make of it. Sometimes hold on. Sometimes life isn't always what you make of it in your head. Sometimes it's what you do to, like, better yourself. Surround yourself with people who support you with all that. Sometimes it's very difficult to actually do that. Not always easy to do, and it causes a lot of stress, like I said, especially as an entertainer. Especially, like, female entertainers or just general men entertainers that have an attractive body. They need to, like, have the aspect in your head, I need to keep being attractive, otherwise I'll lose people. And that's not always it. And I think part of that's what Gabbie's feeling is, like, I think she knows she's attractive to an extent, and then she's also like, how do I keep myself in this game?
Deserve it. I try to be perfect. I'll never be perfect.
No one's perfect. That is a lie. No one's perfect, and we should never attempt to be perfect, because that is where your biggest failures will be.
I'm not worth it. Keep looking for answers. I swear I've been searching but come up short. And I give up quick, because if I found it, I think I'd be scared of it. You don't see the scene that's behind the screen, and I urge you all to be aware of it. It's an interesting dichotomy of monetized sincerity. Stir up my insecurity with constant uncertainty. Generation of anxiety, the look at me.
The uncertainty with YouTube in general, especially for smaller creators, demonetization when you can monetize, like I said earlier, the pushback of the goals to be making YouTube money in general and whatnot, and you can get screwed over by sponsorship deals. You can get screwed over by, hey, look, I have Alex Jones in the title, and you're demonetized. It's hard. You have to know the algorithm. You have to and it's hard to learn the algorithm because it's always changing, and YouTube doesn't always say, hey, look, it's changing.
Society, do by eating your piety, the gods will suffer silently. I'm sorry for my obsession with attention. I have an ungodly fear of rejection. My apprehension and objection is the viral infection of dollars and followers in place of affection. What I need is a human connection. not blue light and a foggy reflection of my misconception of my own perception, result of too much introspection. They find my
Her vocabulary is pretty big. I'm just gonna point that out. She's pretty smart in there somewhere. But some of the videos, like, not every video idea is gonna work, and I think that's another reason she's having issues with this. Not every idea is a good idea. This video is definitely one of those good ideas.
My disinterest, interesting, my depression, a funny thing, my decline is relatable. People love that I hate myself, yeah, they love that I hate myself. People love that I hate myself, people love that I hate myself, people love that I hate myself.
No, we want to see, majority of us want to see you happy, but those sad videos get the most attention, which is shit, because they shouldn't. You're when you're happiest, like, but no, yeah, that's like a kind of false dichotomy. It, like, people should be there when you're sad and depressed, but also they should help keep you uplifted when you're happy and excited, and not push you down like a lot of YouTube does, especially in the comment section.
I climbed out of my head and watched myself implode. A thought without a body ought to be the shot to take a load off. My brain is poisoned and I'm searching for the antidote. But every time I find it, my defenses scream, oh no you don't. Whoa, but it's fine. No, really, I'm fine. It's just a matter.
That blurry camera just gets into, like, shows how her mind is right now. It's all a blur moving in front of her head. You don't, like, always know what you're looking at.
Matter of time, you lose your mind and not be fine from time to time. I'm not crazy, but I feel crazy all of a sudden. In a city never seeing snow or rain or leaves in autumn. Lose yourself in seasons, not remembering that you forgot. I'm knocking on my door, I can't confront him, so I lock him out. But I don't mind. No, I really don't mind. Because believe it or not, it feels good to be forgot from time to time. So forgive me. And please, God, forgive me. If you feel a touch underwhelmed by all my overwhelming negativity. Who am I and when? When's my workday end and where does me begin?
So as a YouTuber, sometimes that doesn't exist. Especially if you have to have a part-time job, so you're just constantly working, trying to produce videos, trying to work your other day job, trying to just keep yourself running in this constant pattern of, how do I do this and be successful at it, and how do I prove to others who think you can't be successful at it to do it? It's a hard not life.
Are these my colleagues or my friends? On a scale of 10 to 1, do you hate who I've become? Because I hate who I've become. I'm sorry for who I've become.
Damn. Definitely a great personal reflection. Like, I haven't seen too much of her videos, but I could tell she's generally a sweet person, but she does tend to be an attention whore and get herself into situations that aren't ideal. Kind of like Tana Mojo, except not as terrible. Alright, see if I can freestyle. Alright, YouTube is fun. Yeah, I can't freestyle, screw it. So, this is a great self-reflecting video on her part. Sorry, guys. Okay, so great self-reflective video on Gabbie's part, because she knows, like, where she wants to be, but she also knows she's taking a completely different path that she should be. You never know what's going to happen. You never know who you're going to find. You never know what you're going to do to get yourself on this elevated platform. You can end up being like the Jake Pauls, you could end up being like Boogie, Philip DeFranco, Casey Neistat. Find your niche. Sometimes you don't know what your niche is, and that would be me. Because I don't know, because I like to make videos. I just like to make videos, it doesn't matter what. Just have a lot of energy for 12:30 in the morning. So you've got to figure out where your direction is, and it's not always easy. And sometimes the ways you take it are not the righteous path. And you don't always know right versus wrong until you're in hindsight. Hello, hindsight. Nice to see you. Oh, shit, I fucked up. Kind of thing. You need to know, like, you need to have the people to, like, hey, look, you're fucking up. You're doing something stupid. You are going to damage your career if you do it this way. You need to try and kind of figure out how to do that. You need, and your colleagues and friends can be one and the same, especially when you're in the entertainment career, because, because like it's a community, it's a family. That's how YouTube was in the beginning. That's how YouTube should still be. But because it is so diverse, because there's so many niches, because there's so much competition, it drives everybody to like stab each other in the back to be like, hi, I want to be more successful than you, so be prepared, kind of thing. And Gabbie's done that to herself. She's kind of hurt some of her friends and colleagues, and it's not easy. She's also, in some ways, from controversies I've seen in the past, supposedly turned her back on fans according to different things. You need self-reflection like this to continue to exist, to continue to, like, keep yourself in a solid state of mind. And it's too easy to lose yourself in everything. Whether it be looks, whether it be attention, whether it be money, whether it be glamour, whether it be whatever you can buy with that money. You can lose yourself way too easy. And I think that's part of what this is she's lost her core self, her core values, her morals, all of this, and she's pushed those aside so she could rise to fame. I'm like, she's not as bad as the Paul brothers, but dear God, some of the stuff I've seen happen, like with the Rice Gum situation, she kind of put herself in that situation, but Rice Gum's also a piece of shit. So it's kind of entertaining to see. Like, some issues you bring upon yourself, some issues you kind of just find yourself in. And it's hard to get out of those, whichever side you end up taking. Even when you try and have a middle ground, whenever you try and have a middle ground, it's hard because everyone on the right or the left or the front or the back always want to fuck you in every direction because you haven't picked a side or you haven't done this right or you haven't done that right. It's a pain in the ass. So, congrats on being successful, because this video has this was uploaded 14 days ago, so I'm a little late to the party. But still, again, I don't really watch Gabbie all that much, but it's interesting. It's interesting. So, I'm glad she did the self-reflection, because it opens more people up to what it's like to be a YouTuber and the pressures that are on the YouTuber, the pressures that are on an entertainer in general, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know who's going to be there, who's going to like turn on you, who you're going to stab in the back, and who's going to stab you in the back. So you never know. But hopefully things get easier, hopefully things get better, and hopefully you can move forward and better yourself as a person, as a creator, and just in general life, and hopefully your mental state improves. Gabbie, hope you see this. If you don't, I'm not surprised, but I will see everyone else in another video, hopefully soon. Goodbye, Internet!